Okay, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to share with all of you how you can create monthly passive income safely using the instant cash flow hack. How many of you love money? If you love money, type M. M stands for money. Come on, type. Great. So before we begin, I want to share with you a little bit about myself. Okay, so myself, my name is Glen. Okay, I started investing at the age of 18. So how many of you started at the age of 18 or maybe even earlier? Type me. Or maybe I'm the weird one. Okay, I'm also the author of this book called The Hidden Gold Mine in You. Okay, also featured, like what Bowen just mentioned, also featured in radio, Straits Times, the newspaper, and many others. Okay, also spoke in different countries, different cities around the world. However, today is not about me. Today is all about you. Okay, so this is just a little bit about myself. If not, you do not know who is this handsome gentleman speaking in front of you. Okay, so what will you be taking back in this short period of time from my sharing? Okay, I want to assure you that after this short session, you'll be learning how you can invest safely using the proven methodology that top investors use. Yeah, just curious, how many of you are already an investor right now? Maybe you are a property investor, stock investor, or even option investor. If you are investor, type I. I stand for investor. Great. Yeah, and I'm going to assure you how you can generate $2,000 US dollar in just 2 minutes using my proven methodology called ICH. How many of you don't mind? Don't mind making $2,000 in 2 minutes? If you don't mind, type 2. If you mind, let me know as well. Okay, so the first thing I'll share with you is this thing called portfolio size. Let's play a game. For example, you started with 50,000 US dollar to start investing. And let's say you do not know how to invest. You anyhow invest into 10 different stocks equally, 5,000 each. Okay, so I want to ask you, after 20 years, if you anyhow invest, most of the stocks will make money or lose money, profit or loss, P or L. Can you type it down below? P or L? Okay, some say L, some say P. Wow. Okay, of course, most of it will lose money if you anyhow invest. Am I right? Okay, so I do a random result. Okay, 7 out of 10 will lose money. 7 out of 10 will lose money. Okay, every single year lose 15%. 15% down, 15% down, 15% down. At the same time, 3 out of 10 makes money. 15% up, 15% up, 15% up every single year. Okay, is this fair enough? If you think it's fair, type F. Most of you will lose money. Yeah. However, the key question is, how much do you think your 50,000 will become after 20 years? Okay, I give you a MCQ. Okay, A, lose money. B, stays the same, 50,000 after 20 years, or C, make profit. Can all of you make a guess? A, B, or C? Come on, just have fun. Okay, some of you say A, some of you say C. Okay, most of you actually mentioned A or C. Okay, so the answer is, after 20 years, your 50,000 will become 250,000. 250. Yes, you make 400%. How many of you are surprised by the answer? If you are surprised, type S. Let me summarize. Yes, you didn't hear wrongly. You lose money 7 out of 10 stocks. Yet, you make 400%. How many of you don't mind? Don't mind losing most of the time, but still make money. Don't mind. If you don't mind, right, type P. P stands for portfolio. Exactly. So too many newbie investors, they got a wrong thinking, saying that, hey, I need to win most of the time. Who say that? Who say that? Nobody say that. Those are newbie. Okay, so portfolio is super important. Super important. Okay, just like Warren Buffett. Did Warren Buffett make money in every single stock? No. But did Warren Buffett make money in the whole portfolio? Yes. So the key thing is portfolio. So I want you to just keep calm and stay happy. Confirm can make money if you follow this rule. Okay, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, don't forget rule number 1. Okay, so right now I'm going to share with you this 2G system. Everybody type 2G. Okay, how you can make money by using this 2G. Number 1, good business. Number 2, how to generate instant cash flow. Okay, so let's start with good business. Okay, behind every business, I want to share with all of you. Okay, behind every stock is a real business. Okay, so if you want to find good stock, first you must find good business. Let's play a game. Okay, let's take a look. So you can see this is American Airlines. At above is the profits of the company, and below is the stock price that most of you are familiar with. So you can see when the profits goes up, the stock price goes up. When the profits go down, the stock price also go down. Okay, I give you another example. Listed in Malaysia, Maybank. Okay, can you see that the profits up, down, and after 10 years is around the same? Yes. So the stock price also the same. Up, down. After 10 years, the stock price remain the same. So you see, coming back to Singapore is exactly the same. Singtel, okay, the stock price flat up, down. Okay, the profits also flat up, down. Exactly the same. So you can see, I give you some case study. This is one of my students. His name is called Alvin Goh. Without any financial knowledge, just by buying good business, at the first few months as a newbie investor, he start to make money. Okay, how many of you don't mind making more than 30% in a 1 year time frame? How many of you don't mind? If you don't mind, type me. So I want you to focus on good business. So how do you find good business? Let me give you some example. Okay, one example of finding good business is using this thing called consistent profit. Everybody type CP. CP stands for consistent profit. Okay, just by looking at Toyota, this is the profits of Toyota last 10 years, and this is Disney profit for last 10 years. Which one gives you more confidence? T or D? Toyota or Disney? T or D? Exactly, Disney give you more confidence. Let us play more games. So which company give you more confidence based on this? Which company? Some of you mentioned Nike, some of you mentioned Meta. Exactly. Okay, which company give you more confidence? Just based on the banks. This is Malaysia Bank, yeah? Just guess lah, just guess. Okay, some of you mentioned Hong Leong, some of you mentioned Maybank. Okay. But after looking at this, which company give you more confidence? Okay, Public Bank and Hong Leong. Okay, so you can see this one also. Which company give you more confidence? Which company? Some of you mentioned Padini. Some of you mentioned what? Hak Seng, exactly. Lucky none of you mentioned Focus Point. If you mention Focus Point, you really need to go Focus Point and check your eye. Okay, this is Malaysia stocks. What about Singapore? Which company give you more confidence? Just based on the brand. Come, based on the brand. Raffles, right? And what? SIA, right? Okay, those of you who choose SIA, good luck to you. Your money also go with SIA. Okay, so we don't guess. Okay, we use track record. You can see based on track record, Raffles and Cod Life actually is a much better business. Okay, so everybody type TR. TR stands for track record. Okay, so you can see less than 1 minute. We eliminate those inconsistent business, and we only use our money to buy what? Consistent business. And if you buy consistent business, this is what happens. Your portfolio look like that. So let me ask you, if you got all this good business in your pocket, next year, will you make money? Yes or no? Y or N? Come. Cannot say yes, cannot say no, but very high chance. Okay, everybody type HC. HC stands for high chance. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so you can see just by buying good business, we can make money. Yes. Okay, so Warren Buffett always say this: risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So if you know what you are doing, you have a proven methodology, you have a proper stock investing method, wow, I can say that stock investing is very safe. Okay, just like driving, if you do not know how to drive, you go and drive a car, that is called dangerous and risky. But if you know how to drive, wow, driving is very safe. How many of you understand what I'm trying to say? If you understand, type U. U stand for understand. Exactly. Okay, so right now I'm going to share with you this thing called ICH. Everybody type ICH. Instant cash flow hack. That's my favorite. And using this hack, right, okay, you can make money every single month. You never heard wrongly. Every single month, the cash will go inside your pocket. Just like having a property, the rental, the cash will go into your account every month. This is the method. And this method is used by Warren Buffett since 1993. And I'm going to share with you exactly how it works. Okay, so ICH, there's method 1 and method 2. Right now, I'm going to zoom into method 2. Okay, so this is called options. Everybody type O. O stands for options. So how do options work? And in this options methodology, we only do selling. Okay, so what exactly is options? Basically, options is a contract between two parties, buyer and seller. Okay? Buyer promise seller something, write in this paper. Seller promise buyer something, write in this paper. And both sides promise each other something, sign, and this become a contract. Okay? So to understand a little bit better, it is exchange of promise. One party sell promise, one party buy promise. Okay? So if you slightly understand, can you type P? P stands for promise. Because usually for this, we use 3 hours to share with our students. But because time is limited, let me use 3 minutes to summarize everything. I do my very best. Okay? So there's one industry in the whole world, every single day is selling promise, which is our insurance company. Every single minute they are selling promise. So you think about it, you are paying $1,000 every month, and if anything happened to you, your whole family get $1 million. So what exactly are you buying? You're not buying a paper, you're buying a promise. And what exactly insurance company is selling? Is selling a promise. So how many of you understand a little bit better? If you understand a little bit better, can you type I? I stands for insurance. Okay, so let me share with you. Before we go to the options market, okay, we need to know exactly what to buy, when to buy, which is what price to buy and when to sell. So example, I want to buy at 5,000, I want to sell at 8,000. So I already bought this good company at 5,000. Okay, yeah? So Mr. Bean come again and say, hey, Glenn, can I buy from you this particular stock at 8,000? I say, yes, of course, why not? Because 8,000 is my game plan. But Mr. Bean said the other thing. Mr. Bean said, hey, but I only want to buy from you 1 month later. So I'm afraid that Mr. Bean will run away, right? So I say, Mr. Bean, no, you can't do that. Okay, I want you to put a deposit with me. This deposit in the options market is called premium. Everybody type P. P stands for premium. Fair enough, he put the money with me. So I write him a receipt. The receipt means 1 month later, he can buy from me at 8,000. Fair enough, I take the money, he take the receipt. Contract. Okay. So 1 month later, what will happen? 1 month later, let's say scenario A. Scenario A, Mr. Bean didn't come back, cheated my feeling. I'm so sad. So is my business, is my stock still with me? The answer is yes. Next, is the money still with me? The money is still with me. Yeah. So in this scenario, are you happy? Yes or no? Y or N? Come on. If you receive the money. Happy, right? Or scenario number 2, it may happen as well. Scenario number 2 means what? Mr. Bean do come back. He keep his promise. If he come back, is the stock still with me? No. I have to sell $8,000. I promise him. And is the money still with me? Yes. Because this is called premium, this is not deposit. So in the scenario 2, am I happy? Yes or no? Y or N? Exactly. So this is how options work. And this is what Warren Buffett has been doing again and again for years. Okay. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you want to see how I do it live? If you want to see how I do it live, type L. L means live. I'm going to demonstrate to you step by step exactly how I do it. Okay, and you can see one of my students actually did it, and within 3 months make 10% ROI. Actually not bad. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to share with you a 2-minute video exactly where I click, what I do to make money. So video please.
Okay, some of you has been asking me like, how do I execute the strategy? So right now I'm going to show you. The time right now is 11:22 p.m. So I'm going to share with all of you exactly how much time you need and exactly how to make money and how much can you make. Okay, so for me, let me demonstrate. Right now, I know that there's one super powerful stock that I want to have it, and I'm going to use strategy to squeeze out cash flow. Okay, so let me log into my account, stock brokerage account. Okay, loading. Okay, yes, so this is my account so far. As you can see right now, I have 20,000 inside the account. Yeah, 20,000 inside the account, and right now I'm going to execute this strategy. TUR is the stocks that I'm looking at. Turkey ETF. Okay, so I'm going to execute. Okay, great. Turkey. Yes. Oh, great. So I just execute my trade. So let's see how much I make And then oh yeah, just now when I show all of you, it's actually 11:22. Right now it's 11:24. So in just 2 minutes, let's see how much I make. Okay. Oh, great. So you can see that in 2 minutes, we actually have 21,840. Wow. So in less than 2 minutes, we actually grow our account by 1,850. So these profits, right, you might be asking, Glenn, can I withdraw out immediately? The answer is yes, you can withdraw immediately, okay, US dollar. So that's how it works. Okay, I use very little time and execute immediately for cash flow. So see you again.
Okay, so how many of you don't mind making $2,000 in 2 minutes? If you don't mind, type ICH. ICH stands for Instant Cash Flow Hack. Okay, so I'm going to show you my account as well. You can see that my account, okay, for the last few months, I've been making few hundred, few thousand, and just around 2 minutes per month, around there lah. Okay, but of course, if you're a beginner, maybe you need 50 minutes per month, around there. Okay, so you can see that if you are living in Malaysia, wow, you are making around 7,000 ringgit per month. So how many of you don't mind making 7,000 ringgit per month? Type 7K, right? Okay, so everybody got different ROI, but it roughly takes very little time. So I show you one live case study. One of my students, her name is called Joyce. Okay, she is so happy that she learned this ICH formula. So you can see for the past few months, he has been making around 10,000 US dollar for past 5 months lah. So average around 2K per month or so, around there lah. Okay, so how many of you don't mind? Don't mind. Additional to what you have, like monthly, employment income, business income, additional few $1,000s. If you really don't mind, right, ICH is the way to go. ICH is the way to go. Okay, so I want to ask all of you, how many of you are serious of making much more money in your life? If you don't mind, type W. W stands for wealth. Exactly. Okay, so right now, right, I want to give everyone this gift, which is our 2 hours online workshop. In this workshop, right, I'll be sharing with you a few things. Number one, you will learn how you can supercharge your portfolio using options. Maybe you have already a portfolio, maybe you do not have, but how to supercharge, increase your ROI. And number two, how to generate cash flow, just like what I showed you just now. And number three, a 3 powerful stock option strategy just for you. Okay, initially it is 297. However, the team behind the scene has been telling me like, Glenn, I want you to add more value and I want to give you as a gift. Okay, but it's only for the first 27 people. So how many of you are interested? If you're interested, type me. Okay, and if you're interested for the first 27 only, faster scan the QR code. Okay, faster go in the link. After 27 people, I cannot guarantee that you have the slot. Okay, so only for the first 27 people, I will see you in my 2 hours online workshop and start to make money. I will see you there. Thank you.